Hello guys, so I'm back in California in my home from New York. I actually went from New York to Madrid and I shot a series of my docu-series and then I'm back home. And from your feedback, I gathered that you guys wanted me to talk about how to make money online by Forex trading. So that's how to make money online by Forex trading. And Forex trading is one of the easiest things to do because it doesn't require professional training as most people would lead you to believe. I see a lot of times, people saying, pay this amount of money and then I'll teach you how to do Forex trading. And a lot of all those things are, well, maybe they could work, but I feel like some of them are just like ways to make money from you because I trade in Forex and I've made a lot of money. I don't have any professional training. What you need to trade money on Forex is basically common sense, understanding of human nature, common sense, because Forex trading has to do with currencies. Currency, that's money, paper money, currencies, or e-money. It doesn't matter. It could be, money is in bank accounts, just generally legal tenders of countries. And so what drives the value of legal tenders, currencies, are actually political events. Yes, you heard me right. I'm sure you were expecting me to say economic events. Yeah, economic events are usually driven by political happenings. Economic issues are normally driven, almost all the time, driven by political activities. So at the very bottom, it's the law of demand and supply that affects the value of a currency. The law of demand and supply. So you can't give political orders that will directly, for instance, you cannot say as a president, I order my currency, maybe it's in Ghana, I order the Ghanaian cedi to be this amount. If you do that, if you order it and then your central bank has to give back into that order, what happens is that you have to use your own money to artificially keep the value of your currency at the level that you have given the political order to it. And then what you get, you're just going to ruin your country. So at the very, very elementary level, it's the forces of demand and supply that affect the value of a currency. But those forces of demand and supply are influenced by political activities. They are influenced by political activities. So I'll give you a very good example. I was watching the Brexit debate very, very, very closely. I was watching it very, very closely. All I've done throughout my life is like I've worked, as a spokesman or a strategist in politics, and so I have a skill to tell where the masses are going to go. And so when Nigel Farage and the current British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who I met, and a number of other people, when they got on board with Brexit, and then they were going from town to town, there was a bus that Boris Johnson was going on. Nigel Farage, I don't know how he was moving around, but they were making very convincing arguments. And I remember I schooled in England. I worked in British Parliament. My brother is still in England. I've got family here, so I fly here all the time. And I could really gauge the mood of the people. I saw that, like from, a national attitude of voting stay. I saw that there was a shift and they were going to vote leave. And so I called my brother and I said to him, look, you know what you need to do? Look, you need to buy pounds now because the value of the pounds is going to shoot up. He just didn't listen to me. Now I moved all my money from America, everything I had, everything I think I had. I borrowed against my houses. I took money from my equity. I took money from my credit card. I just bought pounds, moved everything to the UK. I bought a lot of pounds, transferred my money to the UK. And so after Brexit, the value of the British pound shot up. I think it shot up by about 25%. And I made my money, I made so much money. I was able to pay off my debt, and then I immediately I shifted the money out of the UK back to America. Because here's the thing, a lot of times when currencies go up like that very sharply, governments, they do things on the back end to try to stabilize the currency. So mostly it will just come back. So if you're very smart, after you've made a killing, you want to take it out of that loci, out of that domain. So I took it out, and when I got back to my bank, they asked me, how do you make this money? I told them. And you could see the level. They promoted me to a particular, I was in an advantage. They gave me I didn't even know it existed, another level of advantage, where I walk into the bank and now they call me to the bank manager's office. They give me sparkling water to drink. And then before it was, excuse me, can I help you? Now it's, excuse me, sir, so there's a big difference. But to successfully trade in Forex, you need to have accounts in several countries. You need to have accounts in several countries. So you can't sit in Ghana or Tanzania or Nigeria and just trade in currency, with only your account in those countries. It might be possible through some apps and all of that, but you're losing your value so rapidly that it's going to be, sometimes you might even make a loss. So you have to have accounts that you control in various countries. Now, I sent my staff from Nigeria to Ghana and I asked him to open an account, and they wouldn't let him open an account unless he has residency. However, from Nigeria, you can open an account in, I believe it's in Togo and Benin. So you might want to consider that. Also, if you travel to the UK with a regular visa, I don't know if you can open an account. Or if you can open an account, it's going to be with HSBC, an international account, and there are limits to that. So if you have a British residency or a student visa, then you can open like an unlimited account. In the United States, it's more, it's easier for you to do that. It's easier for you to do that. So anybody with a tourist visa, a B2 visa, whatever kind of visa, you can open an account. And so you open an account, you register for online banking. You register for online banking. So you look at political events. So for instance, like in a country like Nigeria, I did a video about 2 years ago, and I did another one a year ago. I said the value of the Naira was going to crash. And if you go back, watch that video, it's on my YouTube page, I was exact. I can't see the future. I'm not a prophet. It's just that I have common sense, and you look at political events. Now, as I speak to you today now, the value of the Naira is about 570 Naira on the parallel market. Now, it's almost impossible to get it at the bank rates. So you source it from the parallel market, of which it's about 570. Some places it's higher, but let's go with 570. Now, that's not the real value of the Naira. Like I said, the Muhammadu Buhari administration, they've issued some political orders, and in order to give effect to those political orders, the Nigerian central bank is doing a lot of things. They're pumping a lot of money, to artificially hold the Naira at that level. They're doing a lot of things, and eventually they're going to run out of money. General Muhammadu Buhari was in New York. He was trying to get money from different places. So eventually, Fitch ratings for Nigeria has gone down. Standard & Poor's ratings for Nigeria has gone down. So eventually, they're going to run out of money to borrow. And what's going to happen is that then you're going to see the real value of the Naira. So if you have money in Naira, now, if you want to be sentimental, you leave your money in Naira. But if you had listened to me 2 years ago when Naira was about 300 and something, and I told you change your money to dollar, the Naira is going to crash, by now you'd have made millions. But it's not too late. The real value of the Naira, if you want to take into effect the forces of demand and supply, is going to be about maybe 890 Naira to $1. But they're artificially backing up, they're throwing dollars into the market. That's what's stabilizing the Naira at this artificial value. So eventually they're going to run out of money. So you need to be ready for that. And you can't be ready by having all your money in Naira. You got to move your money into more stable places, so that when the Naira has now been forced to rely on the forces of demand and supply, then you can be ready to make a killing. My name is Renan Mokri, and I hope you've understood what I've told you. If you've not, you can leave a comment under this video. I respond to comment, my staff, they respond to comment, and my staff are very highly trained. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.